Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency and blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, look, you're gonna be drinking, look, look, smoking, look, look, swearing. Look, you have been warned. Because here I come in 3, look, look, 2, look, look, 1. Bang! Welcome everyone, black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, hands down. Look, look, we got a great one for you today. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, look, number one story, Chainalysis. So, we've been talking about Chainalysis for a little bit here. All right, they're bringing their services over here to the crypto world. Bang! Chainalysis is going to add ERC. Whoa, that's loud right there. Look, look. All right, that's, all right, hold on. All right. Chainalysis is adding ERC-20 to its service. ERC-20 tokens. Bang! We're going to look at which ones, who they are, all of it. Look. All right, Hong Kong. What? Oh, yes. Oh, and that's what's special about tonight. Nice, nice. We got regulations in the house. So Hong Kong's version of the SEC, there's this called the SFC, hands down crypto fund regulations. Bye. We're going to talk about that. And then, look, we have another nation that has added, that they're on our list. There's a nation on our list, but they've given deeper regulations. So we're going to talk about that. Bang. So let's begin. We begin. Bang. Yes. All right, guys. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Look, look. All right. What are we doing here? All right. So let's begin how we begin. Let's begin how we begin with a little refresh. Look, look. All right. All right, guys. Price of Bitcoin is now $8,215. When I left you, it was 8,146. So we went up. What is that? I don't know what that is. About, what is that? $60 or something? Something like that. Look. Nice. Yes. This show isn't about precision. It's about estimations. All right, look, look. Top 10 of the day. Whoop. Oh, we're not even set up yet. Top 10 of the day, brothers. Oh, yes. It's the usual suspects. Look, top 10 of the day, brothers. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Tether, Litecoin, EOS, Binance Coin, Bitcoin SVN, Stellar. Let's look at the market moves of the day, brothers. Yeah, it's a little green here. Single digits up, single digits down, I'm sure. Well, let's check it out. Let's check her out. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Two, single digits up, two. Single digits down. All right. Let's look at the biggest losers of the day, brothers. If you see anything on here you like, you go get it. Because it is on sale. Top 10 losers of the day, brothers. Bye. Top 10 losers of the day. Factum, Caragold Coin, Centrality, Nash Exchange, IOST, Eternity, Pundex Day, Unus, Said, Leo, and Komodo. Let's look who made money day, brothers. Bye. Some nice gains. Top 10 winners of the day, brothers. Top 10 gainers. ABBC Coin, Decentraland, Verge, Metaverse CTP, Quant, Ox, Cosmos, Newton, Golem, and Bitcoin. All right. Let's look at total market cap of the day, brothers. Look. What we got? 221.7. Yeah. All right. 221.7. And when I left you on Saturday, we were at 217.8. So we've gone up, let's call that 4 billion. Let's look at total volume of the day, brothers. 63.1. Whoa. Mega volume. Wow. Wow, compared to Saturday. So look. All right, when I left on Saturday, we were at 43.5. Today we're at 63.1. So that is a $20 billion gain, which makes sense because now the market seems to be behaving like it's supposed to. Like, markets are supposed to shrink on the weekends, right? Like, volumes and liquidity is supposed to shrink on the weekends, right? Like, I'm in the Forex market. We don't trade on the weekends. Nobody does, actually. I don't think the stock guys do. Nobody does. Like, that's normal for a market. You know, everyone's in here playing around during the week, and then, all right, you take your trades off the table. You know, if you're not doing this long-term buy and hold stuff, if you're just doing day trading and swing trading and stuff. Yeah, usually you take your money off the table because during the weekend there's not much liquidity, and so prices get all crazy. And so you don't want to be caught up in any of that. So you take it off the table to protect your money. All right, look. Bang! Chainalysis adds ERC-20 tokens to its on-demand compliance service. All right. So, oh, wait, hold on. All right, so you all know what Chainalysis is. If you're new around here, Chainalysis, it's in the stock exchanges around the world. It's used by the DEA, the FBI, the CIA. It analyzes transactions, like mega though, like millions of transactions, like a second, like that. Well, that's how it's used on the stock exchange, right? Like, and its algorithms catch any sort of funny business, it catches you. And so it's been in the traditional markets for a while. Wow. Yeah, it's for a long while, actually. It's the standard, really, kind of sort of thing. And now they're bringing their services over to the crypto world. And that's what's beneficial because, the reason well, first of all, it's important, but the reason I kind of emphasize the Chainalysis stories is because, here in America, the SEC, their one complaint, okay, they had 14 complaints at the beginning of last year. We've narrowed it down to one now, market manipulation. Well, Chainalysis catches any market manipulation. Right? And so if these exchanges start deploying Chainalysis on their systems and say I'm the Winklevoss kids and I want to launch an ETF, I can say to the SEC, look, SEC, I'm going to get my price discovery only from Chainalysis equipped exchanges. Do you see? So maybe I still use, 4, 5, 6, 10 exchanges, whatever, to get the price discovery. But they're all Chainalysis equipped, right? And so, what can the SEC complain about that for? It's good enough for the the New York Stock Exchange. Why not? For crypto. All right. So look. So we read about them last week. Chainalysis came out with their crypto thing, and now they're adding Okay, so Chainalysis adds ERC-20 tokens to its on-demand compliance service. Okay, so it's an on-demand compliance service. Blockchain analytics firm Chainalysis. It's not a blockchain analytics firm. It's a financial markets analytic firm. Chainalysis has announced the launch of its on-demand compliance and investigation software for several Ethereum-based ERC-20 tokens. The company announced in a press release published on October 3rd that it's Know Your Transaction. So the Know Your Transaction stuff, that's the new compliance model that you have to comply with due to the Financial Action Task Force called FATF, okay? So it's know your transaction. Before you needed to have the KYC stuff here in America, well, now you need the KYT. You have to know the transaction itself, not just the person, but the transaction. Yes. And that's because of the FATF rules. So look, that its Know Your Transaction tool now supports tokens such as Basic Attention token, DAI, GoldX, Maker, Omisco, and Ox. All right. Aggressive support expansion, of course, and you can tell, obviously, if you're Chainalysis, you're going to want to obviously support all of them, every token you can, right? So anyway, aggressive support expansion. Furthermore, the company also announced plans to roll out support for 23 additional cryptocurrencies, including XRP, Dash, Unshielded Zcash, Dogecoin, the Ethereum Classic over the next 3 months. Per the release, Chainalysis KYT, Know Your Transaction tool, is currently being used by over 130 customers in 40 countries. But the statement also explains the aim of the service. The tool is used to screen transactions in real time and receive alerts on suspicious activity. That's how it works. Yes, it'll catch you if you're doing something sneaky. Look, don't be sneaky. Oh yeah, Chainalysis is going to get you. It's going to get you real good. All right. So look, which is good though, because that's what we want. We want these crypto flipping exchanges to start using this. And so, we can show the SEC, like, look, man, like, we got the AI investigating already. Like, come on. Give us an ETF. Come on. So look, blockchain analytics for compliance. So look, the firm claims that with the system in question, it is helping businesses rapidly meet anti-money laundering, combating the finance of terrorism requirements for the new ERC-20 tokens. That's all that FATF compliance. Chainalysis also plans to double the number of cryptocurrencies currently supported by the system by the end of 2019. Well, these guys are rip-roaring because the end is right around the corner. All right. Managing Director of Crypto Exchange eToro, Doron Rosenblum added, what did he add? Developing ERC-20 stablecoins tied to various financial assets is an important part of our strategy to bridge the gap between blockchain and the traditional financial markets. All right. Chainalysis KYT service was first launched in the second half of August for 15 major cryptocurrencies. That's what we read a couple of months ago in August. So, as Cointelegraph reported at the time, the company claimed that this is the first solution that offers compatibility with such a broad range of assets. But that's what's amazing, Chainalysis. So Chainalysis is coming here, and it's used, I told you, by the FBI, the DEA, I think it's the NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, or the NASDAQ, I can't remember, or maybe both. And so, like I just said, I just gave the scenario. If these little crypto exchanges start using it, it'll give them sort of a legitimacy. And also, when these guys are applying for ETFs and futures and anything that needs price discovery, you're applying to the CFTC, you're applying to the SEC, whichever regulatory body, the FCA over in England or whatever, you can now say, yeah, I'm only going to use Chainalysis-enabled exchanges for my price discovery. Bye. All right, and we'll see how that goes. All right, guys. Look. Now let's go here. Bye. Hong Kong. SFC releases regulations for crypto fund managers. Bye. Yes. Hong Kong. Oh my gosh. You guys are freaking out to me. Shomari, man, look, man. I think there's some tweets in the notifications saying when we do the shoutouts. Shomari, man, ATMs in Hong Kong, some ATMs are out of money. Yeah, the ones downtown. Like, so what? Yeah, so what? Yeah, well, the people have to just go to the bank to go get their money. It's not that the bank ran out of money. Yeah, the ATM is empty. And when there's protests going on, the fucking bank isn't going to send some ATM employee with fucking 50 grand worth of fucking dollars to go refill it. Is he? All right? Come on, man. Shomari, the ATMs are out of money. Yeah, they are, because the protests happened downtown. So they're not going to, you know, what are you going to do? Come on, man. Grow up, kids. Look, but, bang, what is good about Hong Kong is that the SFC has released regulations for crypto fund managers. Bang, this shows, and we read something like this the other day. What country was that? Right? What country was that? Oh, Japan. Right. Oh, that was on Saturday. Okay. Nice. So on Saturday, we talked about how Japan's FSA gave their fund managers the guidelines. Bang! So today, Hong Kong gives their people the guidelines. Let's check it out. So in other words, all right, this is how you got to invest, brothers. And I've told you about the power of a market. The power of the market is the funds. Here's a market. The shit that gets traded in and out every day is 25%. Just that one little bit. Every day when you hear about the FTSE and the NASDAQ and the London Stock Exchange, yeah, that's that. What really makes your market are the fund managers. Oh, it's boring stuff. The real boring stuff. Your pension funds, your child's college funds, all that boring shit, your 401ks. That's what makes the power of the market. Well, it gives it stability. Let's call it that, stability. The power of the market. What kind of bullshit was that? It gives it stability in that, yeah, those funds, well, they invest in HODL. They're not here. They're not weak hands. They're not selling ever. 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 Right? And the power of it is, all right, we'll leave it at that. So they're not selling ever, and that's what really gives your market stability. Any market. I don't give a fuck what market you're talking about. Any market where funds play, stable. So look, well, to a point. I mean, this part still goes up and down, so it looks scary when you're watching it on Bloomberg or CNBC. Well, for regular folk. Look, who don't know any better. Look, all right, let's go on. Look. Hong Kong securities regulator, yes, the Securities and Futures Commission, SFC, has officially released regulations for crypto fund managers. The SFC published the regulatory circular on its website on October 4th. But rules and regulations, that's all they need. All these fund guys want are just show me how to, just give me the fucking rules. Right? So that when I go and invest my client's money, I'm compliant, right? That's the problem. You're not allowed to, these institution guys, they're not allowed to just invest money in VeChain and in stuff yet without the regulations on how to do so, right? All right, let's read on. Let's read on. So in the 37-page document titled Pro Forma Terms and Conditions for Licensed Corporations which Manage Portfolios that Invest in Virtual Assets, the SFC provided terms and conditions for corporations managing portfolios that invest in virtual assets. Yes. Fund managers. So, organization and management structure. According to the document, virtual asset fund managers in Hong Kong should always maintain liquid capital of a minimum of 3 million Hong Kong dollars, $383,000, and its variable required liquid capital. That's not very much money. The SFC advised managers to have sufficient human and technical resources for the proper performance and duties, as well as to adopt risk management and compliance policies, as well as policies for anti-money laundering and combating the financing of terrorism. FATF rules, of course. Independent custodian. In order to ensure the safety of fund assets, the SFC also requires crypto fund managers to appoint a functionally independent custodian. We've talked about custody. If you don't know what custody is, go to Investopedia and type in custody, and you should see something there, or custody service. And you should see, all right, and I'll just say it real quick. For instance, if your money, if you're in a hedge fund, if you're a client and I'm your hedge fund manager and you give me $1 billion, yeah, the money isn't actually with me, it's with a custodian. Someone who's licensed and regulated, and their job is just to hold your assets for you. I'm allowed to manipulate your assets. In other words, I'm allowed to buy and sell for you, but your money is actually never with me, right? Or else, it's never with me, right? Or the hedge fund manager. All right, so look. So in order to ensure the safety of fund assets, the SFC also requires crypto fund managers to appoint a functionally independent custodian. Yes, custody. The regulator emphasized that a virtual asset fund manager should ensure that its fund assets are segregated from its own assets. Exactly. The guy's not just allowed to put your money with his money like that. As well as assets of other clients, unless fund assets are held in an omnibus client account. I think that's like a PAM account. Anyway, whatever. So if a manager receives fiat currency on behalf of the fund, one or more segregated bank accounts should be set up for holding clients' money. The SFC stated, bank accounts should be established and maintained with an authorized financial institution in Hong Kong or a bank in a jurisdiction agreed to by the SFC, the document notes. Yes. Additionally, the virtual... and so I wanted to bring that part up. And so they're saying, or you can have your client's money offshore somewhere, but as long as... in a jurisdiction agreed by the SFC. So the SFC, and this is what I'm talking about, this is what I mean, America, we have custody, a little bit. We're starting. It's fidelity, come on. And I'm wondering if countries are not allowing their players to hold money overseas for their clients. They want it in-house. And I've said this before, so I'm not going to get into it, but I think that's what's holding our champion nations from coming out is that, maybe you have to custody it in your country and, they just don't have custodians over there yet. Well, but here, Hong Kong has said they are allowed to custody their stuff in a jurisdiction agreed, what does it say? Agreed by the SFC. So I'm sure if you wanted to custody here in America, the SFC would allow you. You guys get what I'm saying? All right. You get it, right? All right. I could get into this whole long tirade, but I don't want to. We'll do that another day. Additionally, the virtual asset fund manager should evaluate the features of diverse custodial arrangement, including hardware and software infrastructure, security controls over key generation, storage, management, and transaction, as well as the process of handling blockchain forks, the agency stated. See, so they're giving them all the rules. Look, they're saying to custody the stuff, make sure, you take into account, well, let's read it again. Take into account the hardware and software infrastructure of the custodian, the security controls of the custodian over the key generation. Remember, we talked about that's what custodying crypto is different than any other thing in the world. If I buy a Microsoft share, the whole world knows I own that share. You can't steal it from me, but with custodying crypto, well, you have to give the custodian your private key, right? You're not giving them a crypto. It doesn't work like that. The crypto's on the blockchain. You got to give them your private key, right? And that's I'll say the terrifying thing, really, to me, of crypto custody, but it's got to be done, right? It has to be done. That's the only way, right? That's the only way to custody anything for you is you basically got to give me the keys to your kingdom. Fuck, right? And that's why that SegWit stuff is out now, sorry, not SegWit, sorry. Multi-sig, right, from multi-signatures to move the money. But even then, well, if I have my money with him and then he's like an asshole and he's like, nah, dog, I'm not giving you the other signature. Oh, you son of a bitch. Now he holds me hostage, right? He could do something like this. I don't know, I got $1 million with the guy. I'm like, hey, man, I want to take out my money. He's like, nah, dog, I'm not giving you your money. You need to give me 100 G's first, and then I'll sign the signature. Do you see? Do you see? These are the things that the SEC is trying to protect us from. Anyways, these are the scary things because that's crypto. Crypto custody is like nothing else in the world. Nothing else. It's fucked. Hey, you got to give them the keys to your kingdom to have custody. Like, daggone. All right. My nails are a little dirty there. Look. And transactions as well as the process for handling blockchain forks. Look. So, as reported. Whoops. What happened there? Yes. As reported, Hong Kong has established itself as one of the most progressive jurisdictions for cryptocurrencies and blockchain, as the country is one of the leading countries according, well, it's not a country, it's a city. As the country is one of the leading countries according to the number of registered digital currency exchanges. Earlier this year, the SFC issued guidance on security token offerings. Yes, intending to bring more clarity, regulatory clarity, about the legal and regulatory requirements for the market. Bang, Hong Kong. Good stuff, good stuff. So now the Hong Kong fun boys, now they know how they have to roll. Now they know how they have to roll. They've got some regulatory clarity. They know what they're going to have to do. They know what they're going to have to do for their management structure. But they know that they got to have an independent custodian. But they know what requirements the custodian has to have. Look. But, whoops. Yeah. But, yes. They're all good. So, let's keep an eye out and expect nice things from Hong Kong going into the future. All right. Look, brothers. Bang! Liechtenstein's parliament unanimously approves new blockchain act now. Liechtenstein is already on our champion nations. Actually, I didn't realize that till just 2 seconds ago when I started the show. I thought it was a new champion nation, damn it. So look. But the parliament approves new blockchain act. That's what we need, guys. That's what we need. We need these governments. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. To get around to regulating crypto and giving the big boys, bang, the institutional investors, just show them the game. Just show them how to roll. Right? That's it. And their lawyers and that'll take it from oh, believe me, they'll take it from there. Look. All right. Check out the new blockchain act, brothers and sisters. Look. Liechtenstein's parliament has unanimously passed the act on tokens and entities providing services based on trusted technologies, the TVTG, also known as the Blockchain Act. Oh, that's a lot easier. So look, pioneer in comprehensive regulation. All right. On October 3rd, the Parliament of Liechtenstein approved the Blockchain Act, which aims to improve investor protection, combat money laundering, and establish clarity. The new law will enter into force on January 1st, 2020. Bye. The Parliament's announcement claims that this act will make Liechtenstein the first country to have comprehensive regulation of the token economy. Wow. And it's a little braggadocious. We also have another 10 nations with you there, brother. But look, the newly approved law will regulate civil law issues in relation to client and asset protection, while establishing adequate supervision of the various service providers in the token economy. The service providers. Yes. All right. Liechtenstein's Prime Minister, Adrian Hassler, said, with the TVTG, an essential element of the financial center strategy of the government is implemented, and Liechtenstein is positioned as an innovative and legally secure location for providers in the token economy. Thomas Nagel, attorney and co-author of the Liechtenstein Blockchain Act, was quick to share the news with his social media followers. Nagele's colleague, CEO of Bitcoin Suisse. Oh, remember we read about Bitcoin Suisse the other day? Yes. Right, Bitcoin Suisse was doing, what are they going to be used for again? what's it, custody? Custody for the Six Exchange ETP? I don't remember. Hold on. I'm going to find out. Anyways, though, but so the CEO of Bitcoin Swiss in Liechtenstein, Mauro Castellini, outlined the importance of the Blockchain Act. All right. And this is what he said. The positive decision, without dissent from the Liechtenstein government, shows the importance of the Blockchain Act. The TVTG not only creates legal certainty for all market participants, bang, that's what you need, but also heralds a new era, the token economy. Liechtenstein ain't fucking around. They're bringing a token economy. With its pioneering role, Liechtenstein proves once again that it is the ideal location for fintech and blockchain companies, and thus for us too, in the heart of Europe. Daggone right, in the heart of Europe. Look, look. Oh, crypto companies move to Liechtenstein. Daggone right. Look, look. Cointelegraph previously reported that Liechtenstein's friendly approach to blockchain has already attracted several blockchain companies. Cryptocurrency trading platform Bittrex recently announced its new trading platform, Bittrex Global, to be headquartered in Liechtenstein. True. Bittrex chose to establish a trading platform in Liechtenstein because of the small country's clarity in regulating digital currencies and blockchain technology. Bye! That's what we talked about. Look, look. Bye! Regulatory clarity. Regulatory clarity, which gives you what? Regulatory arbitrage. Look. Regulatory arbitrage. If I want to do something in my jurisdiction and the local authorities are not letting me do it, but the local authorities over there let someone do what I want to do, well, fuck you guys then. I'm going to go to that new place. Yeah, look what it said. Bittrex. Yes, Bittrex did some regulatory arbitrage, baby. Look, look. They said, yo, fuck all that. Bye. We're going to Liechtenstein. Because what? Because of the clarity in regulating digital currencies and blockchain technology. That's it. That's it. Like, I don't have time to wait. I don't have time to wait for my country to get around to it. I don't have time for all that. I got a multi-million-dollar company. I'm competing against competitors. My competitors aren't waiting. Look, regulatory arbitrage. My country's not letting me do what I want to do over here. Fine. I'll go to another country. We're in a global world now, right? Borders and that don't exist. Like, that's fantasy stuff. That's, small-time people stuff. That's the old school shit. That's not a reality anymore. In the business world, anyway. Okay. In the political world, yes, you still have a king who rules over here, or you still have a dictator over there, or you still have a prime minister there, or a president there. But in the business world, there are no fucking borders. Borders are gone, right? We don't have borders anymore. And so that's why countries have to compete, like, if you want business in your country, well, you have to make things economically favorable to them, right? And so, it's like the Irish in Ireland. Holy Ireland! Oh my gosh, they lowered the taxes so much, right? They were scooping up all those big names for a while there. Yes, until the housing crash, and then they got mushed. But it's stuff like that, regulatory arbitrage, are what these companies do now. Yeah, I'm an American company. It doesn't mean I have to be in America to do business. I could do business anywhere. I just registered over there, right? So regulatory arbitrage. And so Liechtenstein, well, if you don't want any problems and you're sick and tired of your government, denying you this or doing that, all right, head over to Liechtenstein, homeboy. You're good to go. So look, Liechtenstein, bye. All right, let's get to it. Shoutouts. Bye. What do we got? Wait, what do we have here? What do you got? Look. DP Entertainment. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Yes. Hurricane Master. Ha ha. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Yes. Wayne, 1, 2, 3. Bang. See you, brother. All right, we got Biniam. What's he talking about? Oh, this shit. Biniam was going nuts today. All right, hold on. What's it? Hold on. First of all, Biniam, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. And what did he talk about? So first India and now Turkey. Turkish government freezes over 3 million bank accounts. The bank's trends is spreading in Europe. Now, I haven't heard about that Turkish thing. The India thing, it's for one bank. It's that one bank that they're... You guys got to calm down. Okay? Just because, things happen. Yeah, and then they get fixed. Like, calm down. So, all of you guys, man, I had many tweets. Hold on. Yeah, I had many tweets. All right, guys, luck. Fuck, man. All right, so look. Yeah, that's one bank, and what is fucked up though is the thing you're talking about here. Not the holding of the money, but this negative interest rates thing for bank hodlers. Banks are offering negative interest rates now. So, well, why should I give you my money, fuckstick? In other words, banks are flipping it on their head. When I was a kid, I used to get paid interest. Well, I still do from my bank. In other words, it's an honor for you to have my money, right? Like in Canada, that's how it is. The banks paid us to have our money. And then I moved here to America. Yeah, you get interest, but then banks charged me for taking money out of the ATM. Like, what are you talking about? It's my money. Why are you charging me to take out my own money? And now this goes even further. Now the banks are just getting very raw with it and just saying, listen, fuckstick, if you want to have your money in our bank, you have to pay us to have money in your bank. What? I'm paying you money, but then you get to go lend my money and make interest off it, and I have to pay you to let you lend my money? So this is getting stupid. This is getting real stupid. Yeah, we'll see how that pans out going forward into the future, because that's a bunch of bullshit right there. That's a bunch of bullshit. But that's what this article, like you see right here. All right, let me just read it to you. A growing number of German banks are passing on negative interest rates to their retail customers as the costs become too high to bear on their own. Now, let's calm down. These aren't the big banks, all right? But the big banks are thinking about it. Berliner Volksbank, the country's second largest cooperative lender. So those are like, what do you call these? They're not regular banks. They're these other kind of little smaller little ones. But that lender has started to apply a minus 0.5 rate on deposits. On deposits exceeding over 10,000 euros. So if you have over $10,000 in your account, you're going to start paying. In its first charge for retail clients. The move may encourage other lenders to follow suit, with both Deutsche Bank and Commerzbank signaling that they're warming to the idea. Signaling. We'll see if they actually do it. But, I mean, look, let's get real. They're doing it for people with over 10 grand in the bank. Look, most of you fucksticks don't have 10 grand in the bank, so it's not going to affect you, so settle down. That would affect me. And so, yeah, well, I would just move my money. I'd be like, all right, fuck you. I'm going to another bank. But, yeah, it's a new thing, banks making us pay them to hold our money. I mean, I get where they're going with it. Like, what are you going to do? Shomari, you going to keep 80 grand in your house? I mean, I have a shotgun. I don't mind. If someone wants to come get that 80 G's, well, they got to go handle. They got to mess with my little Susie. But you know what I'm saying. All right, let's move on from this story. We'll get there when we get there. But that negative interest rates with regular bank accounts is a bunch of bullshit. That's horrible. But it's for people with over 10 G's. So some little old pensioner lady. And like I said, most families don't even have 10 G's in the bank. Most people don't have 10 G's in the bank, really. So it's kind of like more of a tax on the rich. Not rich, because, I mean, I have 10 G's and I ain't rich. But I see what they're doing. It's not going to hurt, regular folk, really. Look, but we'll see. All right, CB News, what's Biniam talking about now? General Electric Company said on Monday it was freezing pension plans for about 20,000 U.S. employees with salaried benefits as the industrial conglomerate makes another drastic move to cut debt and reduce its pension deficit by up to $8 billion. All right, so what? Like, they've been doing that since I was a kid. Fucking in the 90s. The 90s was the big deal. Fucking pension funds. People were working, work at Ford Motor Company. Like here in America, you got your Ford, GM. You go working for Caterpillar and all that. And back in the 90s, and you work there. So how it worked here in America and in Canada too. My mother has a pension, but hers actually pays. But she was a school teacher, so it's government money. So you know how that goes. You get paid, baby. But what they started doing here in America was, so you work for 20 years for the company and you're guaranteed, I believe it was like 75% of what you earned when you worked for them, right? And so what the companies started doing was a lot of the companies, they were starting to pay only 50 and 70 cents on the dollar of what you were supposed to get paid to keep the funds solvent. Solvent means, with money in the shit. That's been going on for decades, man. That's no big deal. Look, well, it's a big deal for those people whose pensions are fucked, actually. So, yeah. So let's get to that, though. But yeah, if you're the worker bee whose pension is fucked over now, that sucks for you. That really sucks for you. All right. Yeah, man, and that they've been doing that. They've been doing that since the 90s, since I was a kid. A lot of companies, and this ain't nothing new. All right. Look, CB News, exclusive. The Enterprise Ethereum Alliance has created a system of reward tokens. Oh, yeah, I read this today. To incentivize groups of companies. The system is backed by Microsoft and Intel. All right. So what it is if you're part of a consortium, a conglomerate, then, it's for consortium, not conglomerate, my bad. Consortiums, it says it right here. Then you just use the tokens to, incentivize each other to do whatever it is your consortium does. Whatever, man. It's an interesting little idea, but I don't know, whatever, man. It has nothing to do with us. Look, Tim Bryan. Oh, one Poppy's crew, 464. Whoops. What do we do there? Look. Tim Bryan. See you, brother. Bye. What's he talking about? Take back your identity with... Oh, that's the thing that Poppy's talking about here. All right, let's just read it from here. Poppy Wood. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Oh, yes. He's got the colorful one back. I like that colorful one. Look. All right, so Poppy says, Unum ID leverages the Tron blockchain's reliability and high throughput to create a decentralized identity platform that safeguards personal data and decreases verification costs. Bang, bang, bang. All right, look, bye. Poppy Wood again. Tron now has the least risky crypto asset to buy. According to some group. All right. Bang. What do we got? Kuldip Kumar Shill. Enjoy each and every moment of this life. Bye. See you, brother. Biniam's on a tear. Oh, that's that same ATM shit. The shit has already hit the fan. No, it hasn't hit the fan. The protests happened downtown all weekend. So on Friday, when everyone takes the money out of the ATMs, the banks aren't sending their fucking guys to go replenish the ATMs when there's protests going on, right? They don't want them to get robbed. Come on, guys, grow up. Look! Love you, Biniam. What? What's Biniam saying here? The 15th of October, we're going to founding out JP Morgan Citibank earnings. Be ready for negative news. We'll see. Look, Native Warrior. Yes. The Pascua Yakui tribe. Bong. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bong. Robbie Hardaway. See you, brother. Bong. What do we got? Rob Bang. Yes. The Darkness. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Edwin. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Yes. What else we got? What's Poppy talking about here? We are looking for 3 lucky winners if we managed. To get some swag. So look, if you want some swag, do this. Go follow this thing, retweet it, like and tag 5 friends, and maybe you'll get some goods. Look, Edwin. Look, we already did Edwin. All right, 2 more. Burks, big drop, bang, bang. Bong, see you, brother. And Sweetie, love you, girl, see you, girl. Yeah. Bang. All right, I hope you're having a better time. And this is the story that we read today. All right, brothers, let's get out of here. Yes, let's get her up. Let's get her done. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, bye. Hello, everyone. Yes, guys. So, let's wrap this up. Chainalysis adds ERC-20 tokens to the service. So, Chainalysis, it's a huge thing. It's used on the New York Stock Exchange. Like I said, the FBI, the DEA, right? All these financial transactions, that's what Chainalysis does. It goes through gazillion transactions and finds the sneaky stuff. I don't know how. If there's some algorithms, some AI, whatever, but it finds all that sneaky stuff, and it's used by, real, big organizations and everything. Take it seriously. And so that's what's good, is that it's come here now to the crypto market, and they're offering their services to the crypto market. And so, if the SEC and the regulators and that find Chainalysis good enough for our big traditional markets, well, why not crypto, right? Why not, right? And so what I would like to see, like I said, is I would like to see all these crypto companies deploy Chainalysis on their exchanges, the crypto exchanges, deploy it on their exchanges, and so that when these guys, the Winklevoss kids and all these bangers, when they apply for their ETFs and their whatnots, they can say, yes, SEC, I'm using Chainalysis compliant exchanges for my price discovery, right? I mean, because what better can we do? What better can you do? You know what I mean? You can't do any better. So if you're new here, price discovery, that's the price of the underlying asset. So that's, if you have an ETF, all right, the price of it, when I'm not getting into that, just look up price discovery. So look, all right, so that was story number 1. Now, story number 2, boom, Hong Kong SFC crypto fund regulations. Nice. And that's what matters. You can't have companies like Fidelity come in if they don't know what the rules are. Big old fund managers, big mega fund managers. Look, you can't have them come if they don't know what the rules are, right? And so, I mean, this is only Hong Kong. It's one city. But, they're starting to regulate that fund space, and that's the space. Remember I told you, that's your market, but that's the part that's traded in and out. These funds, that's the part that really, makes your market solid, and that's what we need. And so, I mean, like I just said, Hong Kong's a tiny thing, but going forward, and we read that one about Japan doing it for their funds. You see what I'm saying? Fund regulation. Get those funds regulated and show those fund managers how to do it. And boom, 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 boom. We are going to be nice. And then, Liechtenstein comes out with a blockchain act. Bang, good for them. They're already a champion nation, but they came out with some more rules and regs, solidified everything. More money will be coming to the market because of them. Thank you. So, look, let's chill and kill it. Let's get back to your wives and lives. Bang, subscribe below, press the bell. You get automatic notifications when I do this show. The greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. I love talking money, love talking crypto. This is the favorite time of my day. So, look, until tomorrow, brothers and sisters, look, I'll see you. And stay strong, stay cool. And look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Bang, I'm always on duty. Yes. Over and out.